Okay, Cody, you can do this. The next guy who walks in, you're gonna tell him, you're Cody Photo, and your dad invented the photo. Welcome to Osco Drugs Photo Developing, now offering 1-hour photos. I'm Cody Photo. How may I serve you today?
Develop this.
Okay, sir, I'd be happy to. You just need to fill out the information card to submit with your film.
Just develop it.
Sir, I would truly love to develop your film, but if you don't provide us with the necessary information, we can't process your film.
Oh.
Thank you, sir. I'll get right on that. Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but you left the name blank. We have to have a name. Trust me, sir, I'm familiar with the sensitive nature of people's private photos. It doesn't even have to be your name. Any name will do.
John Doe.
Thank you, Mr. Doe. And I trust you'll be wanting the 1-hour processing option?
No, too expensive.
Would you look at that? Seems I accidentally initialed next to the 1-hour processing box, which means your film will be processed in 1 hour, but only charge the regular rate.
Why?
As I said, Mr. Doe, I'm familiar with the sensitive nature of personal photos. People need someone with discretion, someone they can trust to develop their intimate moments. And building that trust requires give and take. You look like you need someone you can trust to develop your photos. And I'm giving a little in hopes that you'll trust me with your sensitive photos in the future.
Blackmail.
A man who builds a business on trust, on discretion, would destroy himself as much as his clients if he were to stoop to such a betrayal.
Fine.
3 rules.
What?
3 rules. No kids, no animals. I require proof of consent for anything involving other people. We can discuss those details later.
Fine.
Your photos will be ready in 1 hour, but if there's anyone other than you doing anything in these photos that I deem requiring consent, proof of consent will be required before I hand them over. In the event you can't provide consent to my standard, the prints and the photos and the negatives will be destroyed. Discretion on my end also requires discretion on your end. After all,
Fine. There's nothing like that in them anyway.
I'll be the judge of that. 1 hour. Okay, Cody Photo. Remember, your dad invented the photo. Let's look through these. Woods. More woods. Huh. Obviously the ones northwest of campus. Cars. Buildings. More buildings on campus. Maybe he's just figuring out how to use his camera to take photos. These clearly weren't shot with a simple automatic. Maybe a Nikon F5? The quality of these first few is quite poor. The shutter speed and f-stop are obviously wrong, and they're slightly out of focus. But he seems to be improving quickly. What's this? Seems he's taken an interest in Doctors Cardiff and Springfield. I wonder if he knows about their relationship. Shame what happened to Dr. Springfield. Photos of them at home. Obviously, he did know about their relationship. These are surprisingly good considering they're taken through a window at night. Dr. Springfield looks unwell, like he's not sleeping, and he's lost quite a bit of weight since their trip to Lake Tahoe last month. Looks like a lover's quarrel, but otherwise nothing untoward. No need for consent so far in these photos. Woods, buildings, Dean Harrow's house. I recognize this. It's a view from outside Dr. Harrow II's study. Dean Harrow, crying in his father's study? It looks like he's holding something. I wonder if I can blow this photo up. Mr. Doe, your technical skills may be unpolished, but your intuition for subject matter is razor sharp. Excellent close-up of, This is a photo of Dean Harrow with his father and son? I knew they all used to be very close, but I haven't seen a picture of Harrows 2 through 4 all looking happy together in at least a year. Maybe the recent disappearance of Matthew IV got to him more than he lets on. The woods again. He must be looking for something out there. The La Quinta parking lot? That SUV's got Canadian plates. Don't see many of those around Hobbs. Looks like an Asian woman and a black man in suits. What are you up to, Mr. Doe? Canadian flag pins on their lapels? They're not Mounties, but they're definitely some kind of feds. More people at La Quinta, an elder dad in a Life is Good t-shirt, a baby-faced burnout who looks like a roadie for Guns N' Roses, and a man who looks like Skeletor, Larry Bird, and a worm all had a baby together, who grew up to be an Undertaker? I've never seen any of these people before. Huh. This is from across the street of Dr. Springfield's house. It's those 3 men again. They're talking with Dr. Cardiff on the porch. With a chainsaw? And what is that? A crystal obsidian butt plug? Babyface Burnout talking to the Canadians on the shore of Miller's Lake. What's the connection here? Mr. Doe is interested in these 3. Them at Burger King. More Burger King? More Burger King? The gathering at Dean Harrow's house. Mr. Doe, you do get around. Interesting. He was right behind Skeletor and Elder Dad when he took this one. Looks like they're talking to some kids from Siloam in bright yellow hats. Strange. Never made it up to Siloam myself. Seems our Canadian friends made it to the soiree too. Masquerading as plumbers, I see. What would bring Canadian operatives to our little corner of the Southwest? The only regular imports we get are students. The 3 amigos in Dean Harrow's study. How did Mr. Doe reposition himself outside the study window so quickly? Old Dr. Harrow's computer still has all those audio files saved to his desktop. I wonder what's on those. Recordings from all the cicada research he's done, I guess. Old war photos? I knew Dr. Harrow served, but the trio, they seem fixated on someone else. Who are you calling, Skeletor? You saw a war photo, then immediately, and based on your expressions, angrily called someone. Elder Dad seems to be pointing at a person labeled Eggert. What? A photo of an older photo of... What is this? People? Some with the tops of their skulls removed. Laid out in some kind of pattern. It feels vaguely like circuit diagrams. I've seen something like this for those new digital cameras. That photo is obviously real. These people are dead. They're not just props or actors. Some kind of ritual? The older photo definitely breaks the rules. But does a photo of a rule-breaking photo also break the rules itself? I don't think Mr. Doe took that original photo. So in this case, I suppose not. I didn't develop the original photo, after all, so I'm not complicit in its creation. Yep, my conscience is clean on this one. Still no consent needed. Whew. Mr. Doe. What is this? What have you brought to me? I'm well accustomed to the locals photographing. That would cause a stir at a church, with the Bridge Club, maybe even City Hall. But this? Federal agents, international even, Dr. Harrow's son and father disappearing? Corpse diagrams?
No, nothing needs consent. Nothing. Give me the photos. I don't need to. 106 up from slumber. 2-8 new exposure target. Give them to me.
Okay, Mr. Doe, but remember, I'm Cody Photo, and my dad invented the photo.
I'm waiting for, where is Harrow at now? I wanted to intercept him at the door, but I left.
Give me a luck roll
to listen to
Jimmy.
Oh, fuck. 33.
Okay.
I'm going to keep the floor roll.
Yeah, floor roll's fine. What do you want to happen?
Honestly, I want to catch Harrow as he's coming down from the stage and just walk up with him and be like, oh, hey, Dr. Harrow, I know you don't know me, but like I've met your son a few times. I met Dr. Springfield a few times. I met Dr. Cardiff a few times. Like, I know we don't know each other, but like we're, our Venn diagrams are like two circles about to cross, but haven't quite crossed. And great speech, great respect for the loss of a great man.
Thank you.
And as I'm saying all this stuff, I hold out a drink to him. And I'm like, hey, cheers. Like, let's drink to his memory. And I pour a little bit out.
He takes it and he's like, yes, to Dr. Springfield. And then cheers. And then takes a long gulp.
Sick. And I do not, because I don't want to have to Princess Bride him if I don't. I was relying on my tolerance of drugs to get me through that.
No,
both cups have Quaaludes in them. Is where I was going with that.
Because you got a critical success on that.
Sick.
So
I will say with my critical success, what happens is I see him drink his, and I'm like, great, perfect, and then I just down my entire cup.
Nice.
I'm like, yep, doesn't matter.
Fuck you. Yeah, he's like, thank you. What next? The drink? And you said your name was what?
My name is Rick Springfield.
Oh, your relative.
Remotely, I'm a second cousin twice removed on my mother's side.
Right. Right. Egon always talked of you. He said you were an excellent man.
Yeah. I used to work for the Albuquerque VA, and I used to, I work in the behavioral health department. I never met your father, but some of my colleagues have mentioned him. He was a very great man, and I think it's so honorable that you tried to take care of him. And keep him at home. That's such a hard thing to do. So many people want to keep their family members at home, but it's just, they basically become, children again, but they're full grown, they're full adult strength.
Could we maybe sit down?
Are you okay? You don't look well.
Yeah,
that speech maybe took more out of you. You put more heart into that than you maybe had. And I kind of put my arm under his shoulder and
yes,
I walk him off around the corner of the house.
Could you take me? Yes, I don't feel well. I may throw up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, here, and I offer him some water, I guess.
Yes, I could use a lie down. Is that fine?
Yeah, that's okay. There's a chaise lounge here around the back of the house in the crook of the V.
That's right. You're right. The V, it's an L, but that's fine.
LV. The difference is the proportion of the links on either side of the 90-degree angle.
You're right. That's absolutely right. It's the distance. Oh, I need to lie down.
Sure. Yeah. Shh. I do. I kind of start to like pat his face, like just kind of rub on like his nasal bridge.
Oh my god!
Like, as Effie's doing this, Pruma takes the talk boy and just plays the.
My father's noises. He loved those. I'd fall asleep to those sometimes.
Oh yes,
this is excellent.
Do you ever go camping? I love the sound of cicadas laying out under the stars at night. So calming, the fresh desert air.
Yeah,
cool and crisp.
But this, it changes him in no way.
No way.
And right now, even with him talking, it sounds like normal cicada noises, not the help me thing. Okay.
I do think I may throw up.
All right. Let's kind of move him around the back.
If you're going to spew into this.
I need to lay down.
I think we just let's bring him back by the fountain. Let's go.
Yeah. Honestly, at this point, I think I'm just like, oh yeah, here's a mattress, and I just let him plop onto the grass, and I just drag him by the feet.
Okay.
He passes out in the grass, and we drag him the rest of the way. I don't imagine he makes it the whole way.
Yeah.
Or he does. It doesn't matter. The point is we get him to the fountain.
Yeah. No, I think you guys drag him to the fountain.
Sick.
You guys are able, with the critical success, I'm going to say you're able to like kind of manhandle him, weakened at Bernie's him to the back where nobody is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's kind of like, I did lay down. My God. And then eventually passes out, and you guys are able to take him to the fountain.
I look at Fredrickson because I didn't check to see if he still has that cable wrapped around him or not. Is it?
No, but I have rope in my bag.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I've got like a hiking backpack on all the time. So I'm like, I'm probably the strongest one here, aren't I?
I mean, we can all kind of let the rope down together.
Well, I'm thinking who's gonna lower down old boy here.
Well, yeah, we hog tie him and we all just kind of let him down together. This is F cell, right? You know what F stands for?
Friends?
Fuck.
Family. I look at you guys totally disappointed that you didn't put that together. And with that, I start to like pull off the cover and like position this guy to drop him into the hole as we all got hands on the rope.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I love that. That sounds great. We have a overhead shot of this fountain with its like great hole removed. You guys have hog-tied a grown man and used the rope to slowly lower him down through this hole. As you guys all, I feel like you guys all are just watching as you just lower
It's like
him down.
a reverse of the baseball bat. Hands up,
Yeah,
but
it's
instead
his
it's
hands
rope
rope
down.
down.
Yeah, and then once he gets down, we
Yeah.
just climb down the ladder.
Sure. And I think who's the last person down? Because I imagine they throw
I think it's got to be Fruman. He
Yeah,
Very-
it's me. Yeah.
tosses the thing, the cover, so that it still looks like the fountain is covered in some manner.
For sure.
Yeah, you guys get down
Yeah.
there. I love that. That's great. You guys are now down in this, 5 foot tall sewer system.
We go back to the submarine door.
and
Yeah.
we're just
Yep.
dragging
Just
him.
dragging him. Yeah, and again, I once have like a flashback of I've had this guy tied up and dragging him by a rope.
Absolutely.
before.
Oh,
All
that's-
of you guys have a flashback to having him tied up and standing at the top of that staircase the last time.
He wasn't standing when I did that.
No,
he was. I had
you
dosed him with propofol.
Yeah.
You had
Mhm.
dosed him with propofol, and he was hogtied behind you guys like this, and it's like repeating itself, but in a brand new situation.
Oh,
It's
that's great.
deja vu of the last time this happened, of which
I love that was not planned.
I know.
But
Yeah.
it ended up the same.
yeah.
That's so
You
good.
guys are re-experiencing things you've never experienced, which is a true deja vu experience over and over. You guys drag him through, and he's just like, F is for fuck. Just laughing.
I kick him really hard in the ass, and I say, "Family, you sick fuck."
That's fuck my family. Just is shouting incoherently.
Like, I think FP kicks him and does that. And then I think Fruman sort of like does a smack, like, wake up. What do you know about Grayson?
You smack him, and he's like, Grayson? Great. I don't know.
Fruman smacks him harder.
Different is
Like, when he's like, nothing. And then Fruman is like, even harder.
It's like, Grayson. Is that a friend of yours? Student of mine?
I don't think
Professor?
I feel like he wouldn't have known his dad was an agent.
Yeah, my father. My father?
Hush.
Then I think Fruman's like, genuine.
What? What about genuine?
Fruman slaps him again.
What happened to her?
She's obviously dead.
How?
Why?
Where?
Who?
When?
What?
This is Clue? Are we playing Guess Who?
You told me that Jen Wynn moved to California. Is that not right?
No, you idiot. She's dead.
What do you? No. So she's dead in California?
How do you know she's dead?
No,
Well, correct me if I'm wrong.
yeah, she's dead because they killed her down there, obviously.
Derek Johnson.
You killed her down in California?
No.
In
Where
the
are
dome?
we?
Did you kill her in
Where
the
are
dome?
we?
Oh, we're by your dome.
Oh.
Yeah. Here,
Oh.
look at these words, and
Oh.
I read off the inscription.
Oh. How close are we?
Oh, close.
You playing it?
I look at Fruman.
Playing what?
I'm like, play it.
Which one?
Which one do we need to
Which
play?
one do we play?
It doesn't matter. Just play it.
I look at Fruman. I'm like, press play.
Fruman holds up the talk boy and it's like, play.
That's the
It's-
button on the top.
The sounds of cicadas echo through the small hallway.
Can I do a human on Hero to see if he if that's the right thing?
Yeah, go ahead and roll. No, his reaction is like, excellent.
I mean, and he's not. Can we assume that he doesn't have any ability to really lie to us right now? Yeah.
You can assume whatever you want.
I mean,
You can human.
I rolled a 5 on my human, which is a pass.
Oh, great.
So,
You do not feel like he's lying to you.
okay.
I rolled a 68.
I didn't even try.
That's very on brand. Fruman fails his human. FP very well passes his human.
Fredrickson's
and
like,
Fredrickson is like, I couldn't give a fuck.
I'm like, so it's playing?
It's
All right.
fine. They're
Now
playing.
let's
it.
go down the hall.
Cherub doesn't care.
Cherub doesn't care. What's Cherub?
The Cherub just needs to hear it.
Okay.
Like any of the cicada songs.
Just whatever.
Yeah. So what's
Ow!
his
Ah!
favorite
As he
album?
bumps his head. Ow!
Does he
Be
does
careful,
he have
you idiot.
does Cherub have a favorite cicada album?
No. That doesn't know.
Or track?
The thing's in pain. We're all in pain. Life is pain,
Okay.
you idiot.
I know that, you fuckhole.
We take him to the submarine door.
Yeah. Yeah, let me know when you're done interrogating him, because then you'll make it to the
I
submarine
imagine
door.
this is all happening as we're trudging
Yes, you
down
guys
this
are
long
getting
hole
to
and
the
dragging
submarine
him
door.
behind us. It's more of we're shouting these things over our shoulder at him.
We've sealed this, and I'm gonna shove you in there.
Okay, can I have the tape player? Oh, no.
No.
Don't
No.
put me in there. I don't want to go in there if I don't have the tape player.
Hey,
He gets so angry.
Who?
what
the
is
cherub.
What is this? Does this mean anything to you? And I show him a paper with the thing written on it. The Twitx.
Where did I write
Twitter.
it? TEDx.
Twit-
TETTIX. TEDx.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's, you know.
Award?
What do you think it is?
Award.
No, I'm not going to tell you what I think it is.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to put this on you when you go in?
Sure.
Okay, I'm not going to do that then.
Oh, okay.
Go in without it.
Can I have the thing?
Okay.
I don't want to go in there without the thing.
No.
I need the tape player.
Why are we putting him in there?
Nope.
I ask.
Because he's being a bitch.
Yeah, but aren't we trying to kill his dad? We don't need to anger the thing. We can all just go in there and use him as leverage if anything happens.
Yeah, all right.
Meat shield.
Okay. Do you want
I'm
me
like, 'cause
to chainsaw this open and we can just roll in?
Yep. I mean, I think what else? We have the tape player.
It's playing?
Yep.
Cool.
Fruman, because of his relationship with Fredrickson, is like, all right, and chainsaws the whole
Cool.
submarine door.
We see 3 men with a 4th man hogtied with rope behind. Who is carrying him?
I am.
Behind Fredrickson's back. A tape player is blaring the sounds of cicadas. And then we see the skinny tall man pull the chainsaw out and slice in half a giant old submarine door. And then not only slice in half, but kind of cut an opening for you guys to step through.
Yep. Fuck yeah.
The cicada noises are playing, and they seem to get weirdly louder, echoing more. Everybody gets a tiny migraine, not enough to stop you from doing anything, but just a headache. As the dissolving metal of this door kind of melts away with the chainsaw, what you see is this writhing mass of flesh on two legs. With a cicada sounding, it's standing away from the giant tulip flower-shaped womb in the middle of the room. The tulip flower is weeping fluids from where it's sewn together. The creature is writhing. You're seeing arms come out, eyes come out, noses come out. When you see holes in it, though, you can see that there's like internal organs in this thing. You see a liver, you see kidneys, you see a pumping heart, you see multiple pumping hearts. But it kind of almost cowers, maybe not even cowers, but weeps silently in the corner. Eyes form, unform, tears fall out of the eyes. You can hear a little bit of sobbing. And what happens is that this fleshy flower unfolds, and sitting inside in a chair is an armless and legless torso of a man that you recognize as Agent Grayson, a.k.a. Matthew Harrow II. And sitting on his face is a mask. It covers everything. His eyes, his nose, his mouth. It's made of a familiar, weird, glassy black substance.
Like from the dorm room? No.
No, like FP has a visceral reaction to that glassy black substance.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Reminds you of the butt
Yeah,
plug.
the butt plug.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, the fleshy flowers peel away, and I think at this point I have to pee, and everyone has to roll gripple.
Yep.
God damn it.
That's not bad.
48 on a 46.
I need to
Come
show you
on.
guys something. Sadly.
Okay. Sadly? 100?
Is that double zeros?
For what?
Luck.
What everybody roll?
For sanity, I failed 48 on a 46.
Okay.
It's 9.
It's a pass, and then it...
100.
Oh.
4.
You need to get new dice again.
Before we deal with the grip losses there, what I'm going to say, what you guys notice about this is quite obviously a man who has been kept alive by somebody who doesn't have a whole lot of medical know-how. He has gangrenous wounds of his arms and legs that have been chopped off.
I feel like medical standards are... This guy's been living in a fucking giant uterus for the past year. Like, what does that even mean? I don't...
Well, what I think we would know from this is that...
Sorry, I just had to say that. You can ignore that. Continue.
Well, I think what you would know from this is that, like, obviously somebody amputated his arms and legs, and they've tried to sew them up. They've tried to keep him alive in some way. And he has been more or less kept alive in this strange womb state.
And it couldn't grow his arms and legs back, apparently, so...
No, not at all.
What does that say about the power of wombs? I don't know.
Baron.
What about wombs? Don't you want someone to care about you?
I'm going to say that if you passed, we'll do a 1d6. If you failed, we're going to do a 1d4, and you're going to add 4 to it. And if you critically failed, you're going to lose 8 grit.
God damn it.
Okay, I'm losing 5.
Who has the recorder? Because that's
Record error.
Who has the recorder? That's the most important question
I
currently.
think Fruman
The what?
has it. The talk boy.
The hot cross buns.
Talk boy?
Yeah, the talk boy. Fruman?
Me. Yeah.
Cool. How much grip did everybody lose?
I lost 5.
8.
Oddly enough, the guy who has probably the most connection to this crystalline shit
Ooh,
lost one.
I
actually,
haven't hit a breaking point though. So.
Does anyone want to project on their bonds?
yeah, I do.
Yeah, I'll project on a poor old Kath.
Wait, what's the mechanic?
Okay.
I have to roll a 4 on my bond thing to have it mitigate my.
Yeah, how does
Fight,
it work?
flight, or
I don't think
freeze.
I've really done this much.
So the way it works, you can roll a 1d4, and what'll happen is that you can project that onto a bond. The bond loses whatever you roll. You lose that amount in willpower points, and then we decrease your SAM loss or your grip loss by that much.
Okay.
So if you'd like to,
Oh.
what'd you roll?
4.
No, for me, it's.
That's fine.
I can do it.
Okay. So you rolled 4.
Yeah.
Mark 4 off on your willpower.
On my willpower.
Mark 4 off on one of the bonds that you have.
So now 4 of the base, and then it goes to. So if I had a 15,
11.
11, and then now 55.
Yep. Willpower is not a ×5.
Power is though. Yeah.
Yeah, your willpower or your will points are different than your.
Oh, I see. Okay, got it. And then I take that many off my bond thing.
Choose a bond.
Got it.
You should preferably choose a non-DG bond. At this
I did. And then I get that back. So
Yeah, fuck Fruman. No.
5. Okay.
point. Yeah, don't fuck for him.
All right. I only lose 1 then.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm 500 freeze.
Yep. You're
Yeah, I
gonna
think-
fight, flight, or freeze, and let me know what you think. And let's do fight, flight, freeze, fawn. What do you think about that?
I like that.
Fawn? Oh, yeah.
Fawn would be like becoming obsessed with the thing that's in front of you.
Like trying to gratiate yourself to it.
And how
kind
did we
of.
do it? Did we say fight, flight, freeze, or fawn? Is that you pick 3 and go with it, or is it that
I don't
you
remember.
roll?
Yeah.
I like the
Yeah.
idea of picking 3 and then just
Yeah.
ordering them what
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah.
That
That
sounds
makes
cool.
sense to me.
Because that way, freeze, because I feel like fawn is cooler than freeze. At least is actionable.
Honestly, fawn, fight, flee.
That sounds good. We'll do 1 through 3 is fawn, 4 and 5 is fight, and 6 is flee.
3.
Fawn.
Fawn. What does that look like for Fruman, do you think? Because I have an idea.
Okay.
My idea is that if you're fawning over this writhing mass of things that's crying, knowing that the talk boy is causing that you're gonna fucking flip off the talk boy and start worshiping, and it's gonna be a fight to try to flip the talk boy back on.
I mean, so I'll just throw out there too. If we're throwing out suggestions,
Yep,
I don't want
suggestions.
to tell other people how to play their characters, but Fruman's solidly medical. You just had a human pop out of like a giant womb.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I do like that.
Yeah,
That's
you
a
like
good- I
become,
like that.
you like try to go
This
up
is
and
like
like.
thoroughly weird medical shit, like parascience, paramedical.
Yeah.
Maybe you
whatever.
start going over there to.
I was gonna say, I'm actually more that.
That's fine. That's
Yeah,
that's
that was
totally
my
cool.
thought,
That's
too.
totally cool.
Because that's the thing I think that's causing the insanity. It was not the writhing mass. We already saw that. Not that that's like.
Yeah.
But the grip
yeah.
loss was caused by the womb
Well, it's
thing.
the overall situation, but
Yeah.
yes, that's fine.
Yeah. I assumed that Harrow 2 was part of that amalgam we'd seen before, and then
Mhm.
the realization that he's
Right.
not, and he was apparently inside this giant uterus. That's fucking weird.
Very weird.
As you were describing it, Sam, I'll legit say it gave me, I don't know why, but it very much gave me like Event Horizon vibes.
Yeah,
Sure.
for
absolutely,
whatever reason.
absolutely,
Yeah, sure.
absolutely. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah,
I think Fruman like rushes in wanting to run a code.
cool. Can you roll me a medicine then, and then we'll love that. Roll me a medicine, and then that's gonna actually provide you with some weird information.
It's a 91.
No.
That's fine. Roll me a 1d4, and let's see how many rounds of things happening you're gonna be there for, and then I want to hear what everybody else wants to do.
Hold on.
Oh, also, would absolutely push the roll or spin luck, but not spin luck. Don't spend all your luck. That's ridiculous.
I'm gonna push the roll.
Excellent.
Nice. Listen.
I think that
Dice.
as like Fruman approaches, he's like, "This is just like
Yeah.
code situation.
Yep,
Be
yep.
calm. Be whatever." And then he gets up there and is like, "Oh fuck!
Freezes. Yeah.
Like this isn't that." And I'm gonna try to figure something else out. Hootie hoo. That's a 48. Okay.
Nice. 48
48
and
down to
60.
60.
You run up. I think you have that freeze where you like realize that this is not a code that you're used to running. Then the feeling that you want to, like, you're not used.
Understatement of the year.
You're not used to an armless vet who was in a flesh womb tended to by a terrible Shoggoth. This is not normal for you, is what I'm saying.
Not something
I would like
that,
to reiterate, not normal.
Not
This
a
isn't
regular
normal
occurrence
medical
at the
practice.
University of New Mexico Medical Center.
Yeah, University of New Mexico doesn't get this that often, I would say.
Yeah, this guy was not in the Shoggoth War, apparently.
Here's, though, with a successful medicine roll, here's what you piece together in your kind of like a insight into insanity. Obviously, this mask thing is something that is being used for some purpose, nefarious purpose. The reason the arms and legs have been cut off is that Harrow the Third doesn't want this thing roaming around when the mask takes over. And then the second part to that, what you realize is the reason he's using his dad is because his dad has dementia and he thinks he can trap whatever the mask thing is in his dad's demented mind. He's using his dad as a trap for another entity. He's basically torturing his father in order to keep this entity in place.
Yeah. Within the context of my critical failure previously, and then like understanding that, I think Fruitman just dives into the center of the mask.
What do you mean?
The womb thing?
Yeah.
Well, the womb thing has opened up to show you that that Harrow the Second is sitting there armless and legless with the mask on. Oh, the mask itself.
Yeah, and I think that...
And dives and grabs at the mask that's on his face. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not thrilled
Okay,
about
it's
this,
midnight.
but like...
This is an excellent ending part of things. Cool. Here's what happens when you do that, and then we're going to end everything.
Everything?
In the world. No. This will be the end of this kind of episode. And what we'll leave with is you guys see Fruman run at the body of Matthew Harrow II. He touches the mask that's in his face, and then Fruman is gone. Disappeared.
Is the mask still there?
The mask is still there.
What is the flesh monster doing?
Flesh monster continues to cower.
As soon as I see Fruman disappear through the mask, I run and grab the mask.
Cool.
Yeah. In what way did Fruman disappear? Was it like a pizzow and his clothes and the talk boy all drop, or was it like bodily with clothes and materials?
You watch him grab the mask, and it's like you're looking at one of those like 3D, not 3D. What are the magic eye? You're like crossing your eyes, kind of. If like you can't really see it quite, and like it blurs, and then all of a sudden he's gone. The talk boy is still there. It's blaring the cicada noises. We still have.
It drops to the floor from where he disappeared.
Correct. And then you still have Harrow the Third basically has passed out from the drugs. And the thing is just kind of cowering and crying.
Damn it, he has the chainsaw, doesn't he?
Yes.
Damn it.
Does the chainsaw drop or go with him?
Goes with him.
Ooh.
Do his clothes drop or go with him?
Goes with him.
So everything except for the talk boy goes with him.
Correct.
That's weird. Why the talk boy stay?
Why the talk boy stay?
I've asked myself that 1,000 times.
Because it's convenient for the narrative?
Correct.
I think I see
Sorry.
I see Fruman disappear after touching the mask.
Yeah, that magic eye can't focus
Yeah.
back in kind of thing. Yep.
I stand there, kind of look around. I pull out my gun. I shoot Harrow II, like point blank in the chest,
Okay.
and then I grab the mask.
And you touch the
Fuck
mask?
Yeah.
Disappear.
Cause I'm like,
FP?
cause I had like my
Fuck yeah.
Cool.
Damn, that's so
I
fucking
think
cool.
I need
Thank
to
you.
do another grip roll.
Gripple.
Pass.
Cool. Let's do a 1d4 because that's still pretty brutal.
Yeah, especially for FP who just lost his second surrogate family. That's a 3.
Oh.
Which is so I go from 41 to 38. What are breakpoints? I started with 60. Where would that put my breakpoints at?
What's your power? Your willpower? Because isn't it just your
50% or 10?
So it's whatever your original one was minus 10, right?
So 60 minus 10.
Yeah.
So if you're below 50,
So I had a break at 50,
Yeah.
and then I would
You
have had
have a-
another break at 40.
Yeah.
Is that right?
What would have happened is that depending on where you were
Yeah,
at, did we
like
not
if-
get that break point?
So my sanity, so I was at 41 and I went to 38. I have a power of 10 or 50. I don't know what that
so
means.
you probably would have a breaking point at 31 at this point, let's just say.
Okay, so then no, I don't hit a break point.
I think
Hold
we
on.
probably should have
Your
before.
power and
60.
sanity are 50, right?
We've been playing this game for like 7 years. We never know the rules. It's been like 7 years. I just don't think we will ever learn this.
My power is 50. My sanity started at 60, but
should
I'm
start
now
at
at
50.
38.
Because your sanity is equal to
No,
your power.
it did. Oh, wait. Oh, yep, I said 60. Sorry, that's because I crossed it out, but it was 50.
So your breaking point would
So
be
I-
40.
Okay, so I did hit a break point.
Cool.
Which is thoroughly appropriate for this.
Absolutely. We're going to roll those, I think, next game for your breaking point because we're going to roll on the Call of Cthulhu tables. So,
Okay.
so write this down. You need to roll on the Call of Cthulhu tables for your break point. And we're going to do 3 from the mania, 3 from the phobia, and have a discussion if you think there's something specific you want. But more importantly, what does FP do?
Does that push a fight, flight, or freeze?
No, that's 5 or more in a sitting.
Okay. Phobia. All right, sorry. Trying to make sure I get this straight. Okay, so I think. All right, so I'm standing there. The way that I pictured it was probably Fruman was in front as we enter this room. Fruman's in front, Fredrickson second, Harrow, Trey third, because he's dragging behind Fredrickson, and then I'm in fourth position following them up.
Mm-hmm.
So I see my dad and my brother subsequently just vanish because of this mass. Now I'm stuck with Flesh Monster. What do you call an armless and legless guy
Who's
in the
now
water,
dead.
Bob? Yeah. And drugged up shitlord. I guess my first thought is the music's playing, so Flesh Monster threat is inhibited for the moment. Dead Matt is dead, and Dickhole Hogtied in front of me is currently out of it.
Yep.
The most, I guess, I'm used to parsing things in terms of threats. The biggest threat is the audio to stop playing, because that means immediate death for me. How fresh are these batteries?
Probably pretty fresh.
Fresh out of
Okay.
the box, brand new Talk Boy.
Okay, so I've got a couple of hours with the Talk Boy. So Flesh Monster is not a threat for a few hours. Okay, what do I do with that? I think FP is literally sitting there talking this stuff out to himself. He probably drops into a squat and he's like, fuck. God damn it, fuck, not again. Fuck, okay, fucking crystals.
He has his hands covering his eyes,
Squatting.
squatting.
Hands covered eyes, FP says.
The mask is black obsidian crystal, like the crystals in the cave. I'm in a cave. Can I like scrape my brain for anything that is like a clue to how this connects to the black crystal stuff I've seen before?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to roll me an intelligence roll.
Motherfucker. That's a pass.
Okay, I think what you could put together is that
Specifically, what I'm trying to look for in my brain is this mask somehow connected to the black crystal? For the listeners, butt plug. I'm in a cave with black crystal now. I'm in a cave with black crystal before. There was wispy shit and whatever. Like, what is the connection between these black crystals, if anything?
Absolutely a connection. And I think out of everything, what FP would feel is that, honestly, with everything you've described, with family, dealing with people dying both back then, now dying, honestly, FP would probably feel like he needs to touch the thing and go in there.
Nope, he wouldn't. 100%.
Okay.
Are there tongs? Can I like wrap this up in a bindle? Can I?
Oh yeah, you could tear. There are clothes.
In a bindle.
There are clothes.
In a bindle?
Yeah. What are you, like a 1920s homeless man?
Oh,
Sure, whatever.
Like a...
You're sick.
railroad with my black mask.
He's like, I gotta get out of this town.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Black Mask, and I'm putting you in my bindle.
All right. So what I do is I sort of set the talk boy in a secure location so that it will keep playing.
Okay.
I use whatever it is, the materials nearby, to sort of scoop up the mask without touching it.
Okay.
I pull another lute out of my pocket and do this sort of shove it into the mouth, sort of massage the throat.
Like when you're trying to get a cat to swallow pills.
Of Harrow.
Shove it down his throat.
Okay.
And then I set back out with my with my bindle of mask, dragging Harrow tray behind me, freshly looted, and I am heading back out of this place to find Glenn and ask him what the fuck to do.
Nice.
Love it. Okay.
That's a great stopping point.
Yeah.
That's a great stopping point. We're going to end that there. Okay. Cool. Great.
Yeah, I think FP is
A slow start.
strong finish.
Quite a lot
Ended with a
happened.
bang.
Ended with quite a bang.
Yeah,
Actually, multiple bangs, because I feel like we're going to divide this into multiple episodes,
Yeah.
and there's multiple pieces there.
I think as worried about his new family as
Stop
FP
recording.
is, like he just can't jump the bridge of like, I'm diving into this.
That's reasonable.
But he's like,
Absolutely
I
reasonable.
recently met someone who might know something. I need their help. And I almost imagine it's like, I can't think of a specific movie, but again, FP's life is largely based on like TV shows and movies. And so when he sees people in
Entertainment,
front of him disappear, he's like, oh, they landed in some sort of like other dimension. And now they're like, you know how it seems like every time someone gets transported into a hell dimension, they're not in immediate danger, but they land in some sort of hellscape. But they're like, oh, I'm in this little cave, or I'm in this like craggy whatever, and they're like, it's hell. The monsters of hell are like 50 feet away from me, but I'm hiding. I think that's probably how he's imagining it, where like if he can get this resolved quick enough, he can pull them out before there's danger.
Yeah, I love that. That's great. I love that. That's great.
Yeah, that was sick.
Cool. There you go. You guys are hitting on stuff finally.
Titties, booties, butt plug, go.
Go. Titties, booties,
Yeah.
butt plug, go.